Young Thug broke down Lil Wayne's lyrics in a fashion that let the police know that the motive probably came from Birdman.
And I think Gunna has further proved that he was the top dog in YSL.
Yeah.
Like with
In Atlanta.
Yeah, absolutely.
Credit. I think Charlie Kirk was one of the top 2 reasons Donald Trump got elected.
And it's crazy because I wasn't like too like hip to who Charlie Kirk really was. Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't really mess with the whole politics thing. I try to stay out of those conversations with a lot of people because I don't want to see it's messy sometimes.
What was the? Remember when they made the mini chocolate chip cookies, the grips?
What is good, TPA podcast, man? Hey, we're back
Again,
we're back at it. I know it's
almost
been
200 episodes.
Almost. And I know we took a little break. A lot of things have been changing in life on my end, but
What changed on your end?
I'm DJing now.
Okay.
Got promoted at work. Mm-hmm. You know, life is good right now. But enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Yeah, nothing really changed with me, to be honest.
You got the biggest change. If you're okay with
No.
about it.
So I got engaged. I went to Italy. You know what I'm saying? Was out there, got engaged in front of the Trevi Fountain. Big guy tings. You know what I'm saying? Had to make the people talk.
Yeah.
Out there. So that's really it. You know, we don't. Oh, you seen Benny the Butcher talking about people's diamonds?
Nah.
See, we ain't go lab grown. We went straight out of Africa blood diamonds. Okay, no.
Nah, so he's really downplaying it. The whole proposal was probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. It's posted. It's posted for y'all to go see.
Yeah.
Please make sure whenever you get some time, go check out this proposal and go hate on it a little bit because it's gonna be tough for you to match this, fellas.
They thought the proposal was tough. They thought the wedding's on her. So how good the wedding goes is on her. The honeymoon though, man. I'm back on duty. All right.
My boy set the tone. Took her to Italy. Whoa, oh my goodness, the fountain was beautiful. The rock was crazy.
Yeah.
Hey man, you're making it tough for people like me. Cause I don't know if I got a damn near propose underwater. Like, this is my boy went and proposed in Italy, and then it was an Asian guy, right?
Asian dude. We have people taking selfies and pictures of us. Oh, one thing I do want to tell y'all, if y'all ever are in Europe, you know what I'm saying, or in America, you go to Vegas, they do this too. You see somebody walk up to you with a camera, like, I'll take a picture for you.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, you're going to steal your shit.
If they try to hit, no, they're not going to they're going to charge you for it.
Oh.
They're like, I'm not leaving until you buy these pictures. And they do the joints that like print out immediately.
Oh, wow.
So they're like, I took the picture, you got to pay for it.
Damn.
And they'll hound you until you pay for it.
Man.
Bro, they caught us for a good 80
Euros?
Euros
Damn.
over there.
So that's what? 120 here?
Like, it was nasty.
110, 120?
It was nasty.
Man, so I know it's called the people of Atlanta, and I know we got a lot to talk about in Atlanta, but we've both been doing a lot of traveling.
Yes.
You know, I've been in Dallas, Vegas. I did a lot of traveling this year just for work. But the Italy trip, man, let's talk about it. Now that you've been out to Italy, let's talk about the food because I saw plates.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the plates you was posting, and they look pretty elite, but did the presentation match the taste?
The food is definitely better than here for sure.
Yeah.
Everything. Their McDonald's is better than here.
Yeah.
The fries taste better. They buns got like this like crust on it. We got sesame seed.
Yeah.
But they got like some it's like a I don't even know what to call it, bro. Like they got something on top of their buns, crazy.
Damn.
Their Powerade way better.
What?
Gatorade way better. Their Sprite better. Now, I did come back from Italy with a acquired taste, okay? And it is the Napoli pizza. I think every time we had pizza, after the first time I had a Napoli pizza, I got another Napoli pizza, and they're like $8 for a whole pizza.
What is a Napoli pizza? Because I have no idea what this is.
Guess what you think the toppings might be?
I'm thinking it'd be pepperoni, probably some green peppers, and like those 3 cheeses that they do. The 3 cheeses, and it's probably like a thin pizza.
Yeah, it is a thin pizza.
Am I close? Is it pepperonis on
You're
there?
actually very close.
See?
The only ingredient actually is sardines.
Oh no.
See, that's what you think. See me, when I go out, I'm an adventurer. I'm gonna try things I haven't tried before. And I seen that, I'm like, sardines on a pizza?
Yeah, that
What are we
sounds
talking
insane.
about? I never even had a sardine before that day.
Nah, I don't even. Sardines is the little fish, right? They come in the
little
can.
fish, mad salty
Yeah,
too.
nah, not doing that.
You
Not
you
doing
have
that.
to try it, bro. You try oyster.
Speaking of, yes, I was just about to say, I tried oysters for the first time, and I can't lie to you, wasn't mad.
Yeah.
They were pretty good.
Which is crazy. Go ahead, my bad.
I had them from what was the name of the spot? I forgot what the name of the spot was, but it was a Louisiana like bistro type thing.
Oh, in Buckhead?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, by
I think
LA
it's
Fitness.
in Buckhead. Yeah. But I know we talk kind of crazy about Louisiana food. I don't know what it is about food outside of Louisiana,
Mm-hmm.
but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I think I had some kind of pasta. And I was hungry. I had a pasta, and it was like some salmon salad thing.
Yeah.
That was good. And then had the oysters. Tried it for the first time. I ate like 3 of them.
Which is crazy because you have fried oysters, right?
Fried oysters, yes. I'm not eating raw oysters.
Which is crazy because I hate fried oysters. They're
Really?
trash to me.
That shit was delicious. I don't know how they seasoned it so well. Like that was probably the best seasoned like shellfish. That's shellfish, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
shellfish I've ever had.
But that's the thing. When I talk about Louisiana food, I'm talking about food that come from Louisiana.
Like gumbo.
No. I believe people from Louisiana can cook.
Yeah.
The quality of the meat they have there is trash.
Yeah,
so if
cut
they were
gator
to
or
cook that same food with meat we got,
Yeah.
it would be good. So I'm not saying Louisianans can't cook.
Yeah.
I'm saying their food is bad because their meat is bad.
Yeah, the resources.
Yeah,
And I feel like they overdo it with the Cajun. Like everything don't got to be spicy.
Yeah.
Everything does not have to be spicy. But yeah, man, I will say though, like watching your entire trip, that shit was beautiful, and you really got me thinking about going to Italy.
You got to go to Italy.
Like, I saw Paris for a little bit, like a few years back, but I didn't get to really experience it.
Yeah.
But like, man, try it. One of my other homeboys is in Italy right now.
For real?
Yeah, and then they looking at they went to some museum, I guess. It was either a museum or something, but the artwork in there was crazy.
Okay. I don't know well, we went to Vatican City.
Okay.
And Vatican
Ain't go there
City
yet. I don't
taught
think
me
we
a
did.
very valuable thing.
What's that?
One, white Jesus never existed.
Finna make
And
some
and it's not that white Jesus didn't exist. It's that what people think when they think of white Jesus wasn't created to be white Jesus.
Okay.
Right?
Explain.
And if you go through the Vatican City, okay, imagine, right? We're in a time period where we want to tell a story, but we don't have phones to take pictures. So imagine you know the story of this guy.
Yeah.
Right? And you want to recreate it, but you look for inspiration. So you tell your friend, like, hey, I'm going to make you the lead character.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw you as Jesus. And I'm going to draw him as Paul. And I'm going to draw him as Moses. That's how we got the depictions of these people.
Okay.
It was just a person who depicted the story, and it looked like that. So even in the book, that's just the description of how the person was written.
Yeah.
Whether it's true or not really doesn't matter. Just like if we did a Passion of the Christ. If they cast the Asian as Passion of the Christ and they were 2,000 years from now, people might think
That's what
Jesus was
looked like.
Asian.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's how we got to that. What Jesus actually looks like is actually irrelevant to the story. And they depict it throughout the Vatican of how these things happen. They'll tell you, like, we went to the statue. They said, this is the guy, a real person. This is who he drew Jesus as. And that's the Jesus that everybody sees. I kind of knew that, but,
Yeah.
you know, from the black side, they tried to make Jesus white. That's not what happened.
Yeah.
From the white side, Jesus is white. That's not what happened either.
I just needed somebody to base him off of.
Yeah, exactly.
I just needed an actor to play this role, basically.
Yep.
And that's who okay, got you. That's dope, though. What else? What do you think was the biggest like flaw in Italy that you saw? What was the one thing that you couldn't stand? Not many, huh?
Streets is clean. Well, okay, I sound like a Republican, but no. Like the amount of, I don't really have an issue with it because where we're from, we see it all the time, so it really didn't bother me. But like the groups of people who were trying to establish themselves in Italy, I'll say it that way. People came there, starting from the bottom, and they trying to earn their way up. There's really no, like here in America, you can find somewhere to be that people can't see you. You cannot do that in Italy. So you're going to be right here on Main Street. Everybody can see you.
Oh, damn.
There's no middle ground. It's like city. Right outside the city is apartments, and then vineyards.
Oh.
Is all the rest of the open space in Italy. You take the high speed train, the high speed train to like another city, it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna see inner city, apartment complexes around the city, vineyards and estates outside of that. That's it.
So there's no in between.
There's no in between. So like if you're like trying to migrate to Italy, you gotta go inner city. And in that inner city, there is no hiding. There's no trees. There's no nothing.
It's just exposed.
It's just buildings.
Damn. So it's kind of like, is it like New York?
No, it's worse than New York. Like there is no greenery nowhere.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. I think they structured the city to sustain itself. I'll give them that. But like people who try to come there and establish themselves, you gonna see them. There's no hiding them.
Damn. I'm gonna have to tap in. I gotta see Italy one day. Is it true that like wine is like the national treasure?
They have wine is a national treasure, but they also they have like not tradition. What is it called when you do stuff all the time?
Routine?
It's like they have a routine of like at I think it's like 6 o'clock every day or 7 o'clock every day. They have like a spritz hour, right? Everybody in the whole city, everybody drinks. Everybody goes and gets a spritz.
What?
And it's like a tangerine. I don't know if I think it's a wine and like a seltzer and something all mixed. It's like a big ass glass too. They're like $7. Everybody, you walk to any restaurant, that's all they're serving at restaurants. Nobody's getting food. It's like a happy hour for the whole city.
Damn, and this is daily.
Yes, every day.
What? Because my boy Trent, he's there right now, and he was like, yo, like wine is like the biggest thing. He said the drinking age is like 13, right?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, he's like 13-year-olds out there drinking wine. I didn't know it was that deep. That's dope though. I definitely got to tap in. It's so wild whenever you travel outside the United States and you really see how different other cultures are. Like, I think that's one thing that everybody needs to do. Or make it one point to at least leave the country.
Yeah.
Just so you can see that this world does not revolve around
Exactly.
you.
Like, and the crazy part is being American, being a Black American too, because like, I think most of the people they see that are Black are immigrants of Africa.
Yeah.
Right? So when they see and they hear you speak English, they're like, okay, they must be American. But we had people talk to us like, everything. People do hate America.
Yeah,
and people do, like, America will tell you, yo, America, we know which side we're talking about right now. Everybody loves America. They need America #1, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They hate that. They hate it.
Really?
They're like, dog, like, you don't got to be like this. It's like the nappy-headed stepchild who just happened to have talent and the family just wants to claim everything. To them, that's what it's like.
That's what we are to them?
Yeah.
Damn. We gotta do better as an American people.
Yeah.
Well, let me not say all of us. The wealthy, because I think the wealthy is who's paying that.
No,
them
it's not
and the
even the
government.
wealthy. It's
and the regulars.
that side, bro. That side. That's like that's what it is. Because there is a side of America that is aligned with the way Europe functions. Work hard, keep things, build community, blah, blah, blah. But then there's a side that believes that's what they're doing, but the way they go about it is what other countries don't like.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of going about things certain ways, man, these past 2 weeks,
Crazy.
Thug.
Yes.
Atlanta's in shambles right now,
Yeah, it
man.
is.
We
It's
don't
crazy.
know what a rat is anymore. I don't know what a snitch is. Apparently, like
People be changing up definitions and
the. I'm gonna ask you. I know we did
the public interviews.
we did the public interviews at Vanguard Con, which was a amazing experience. Next year, y'all got to tap in.
Facts.
Shout out to Bulletproof. But do you feel like Young Thug snitched and he's a hypocrite for everything that he's saying right now towards Gunna?
I think if you sit in front of the police and you say, hey, this person does crimes every day to the police, you live by that code,
Yeah.
you cannot comment on what Gunna did. You can't come because he tried to spin, oh, I was lying to them. But if you tell somebody
Anything.
he broke down, listen, Young Thug broke down Lil Wayne's lyrics in a fashion that let the police know that the motive probably came from Birdman.
Yeah.
That is undisputed. You said, I'm going out like Tony. And then you break down the lyrics for them of what it means of him going out like Tony in reference to Birdman owing him money. So if they were to ever bring a case against Birdman, they will point to what you said as motive. You told them.
Yeah.
So I lied to them and said, because people keep hanging on he said they sold drugs and that wasn't true. There's way more that they would have used. But how do you feel?
Honestly, I'm not a good person to ask this because I'm gonna be real with you. When it comes to that jail thing, listen, if I ain't do no crime and I'm getting brought in for some shit,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna be like, hey, look, them niggas did it because I'm not about to go sit down for nobody. But at the same time, with the entire Thug situation, I do feel like he's being pretty hypocritical because for him to hold Gunna to the standard that he's holding him at,
Yeah.
and like letting kind of everybody else just rock out and not being
Yeah.
as mad, I think that's a little weird. And then with all them calls coming out, like, bro, you didn't. Granted, you didn't snitch to the police, but you pillow talking and you throwing dirt on all your people's names, and I feel like that's worse than snitching to me.
Yeah.
To me, and I don't know. I think Thug did some irreparable damage.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rest of his year is gonna look like.
His album's
for him.
dropping next week.
Yeah, I don't know what that reception is gonna be. I don't know if he's gonna do numbers. Everybody's gonna listen to it. We're gonna get that first listen.
Whoever his engineer is, quit on him.
Yeah, whoever his day, like that first day, his first day numbers are gonna be great. But I think after everybody gets that first listen, unless he comes with some heat,
Yeah.
I don't know if I think we might be seeing the demise of Young Thug's rap career.
And I just think hip hop, the whole point, like, I try to tell people, like, hip hop, they have this idea of, like, this is the voice of people from the hood, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
This is our struggle. But at some point, you're doing that to get to the next step. And once you get to the next step, you have to let go of some of the traditions that you had at another level because it's not conducive for you to be able to keep moving up or stay in where you are at. So when you get out the hood, sometimes you have to denounce certain actions because now I'm not a gang member. I can't speak to the life bond thing that they do.
Exactly.
So I think at some point you should be able to graduate.
You should.
Like, hey, you did your thing.
You're
out
successful.
There. You're out of
Keep
there.
it moving.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. Because, like, I feel like a lot of times these rappers want to stay so tapped in with the hood.
Yeah.
They do it almost to a fault. And you see a lot of rappers die in their own hood.
Yeah.
Like, once you make it, get out. You can send some money back every once in a while. You can pop in. But, there's no need for you to be just riding around the city and just chilling or kicking it on Cleveland Avenue. You don't got to do that. You ain't got to do that shit no more. After a certain point, listen, I could tell y'all, them three that I fuck with that's still in the hood, come kick it with me. I'll fly you out here, or you can get a ride out this way we'll kick it. I'm not going back to the hood.
I think some of them are addicted to like the admiration they get for being clearly separate from the people they're around. Like they get a rise out of people worshiping them because of who they are without actually no real a real like impact to that person.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm very curious to see how this album roll out, or just really how this drop is for him, because this is about to make or break his career right here. Like he's burned a lot of bridges, and I'm curious to see if he's gonna have any features.
Yeah,
this might be his first album with no features, and we all know the main people that he collabs
the Scientist
with,
is gonna be on there.
She's not. She's probably gonna pull whatever she had on there. She's probably gonna pull that. And he probably had a song on there with Future. He probably had a song on there with Baby, and I think those might get pulled as well.
They trying to say Baby retiring from music now.
I mean, shit. What good has he dropped since this trial has started?
Who, Baby?
I can't think of like any memorable songs that he's dropped. The last good Baby song that I can think of was a feature. Yeah. The We Paid.
Oh yeah.
That was
yeah.
That
it's been a while for
It's
Baby,
been a minute. It's been a minute since Baby has had a hit. Whoa was straight. I forgot about Whoa. But that was on that same album, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, what was the name of Baby's last album?
I don't even know. It was Wham, right?
Was that it?
I think so.
And I don't think that even went over
because he was supposed to drop 2 this year. He was supposed to drop Wham and then Dominique like 2 weeks later, but then that got pushed back all the way to, it was supposed to come out next week.
Yeah.
But no, it was supposed to come out last week, but then it got pushed back to next week, and then we haven't heard from it since.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see much from him. But I tell you who's thriving. Mr. Gunna One himself, man.
Yeah, that boy's cooking.
He has stood the test of time. Like, to get out, face all the snitch allegations, have people completely stop rocking with you and all that, and to still respond, putting out good music, and then you do one album with not one feature on it, and it be one of your best.
Yeah,
that's tough.
One thing I will say about Gunna is I think from his perspective, right? The Young Thug call leaked about, Gunna can't get 20 million nowhere. I told him, like, just let me. There's a thing about people who always want you to be attached to them.
Yeah.
If Joe Budden podcast called you and said, yo, we see you on the People of Atlanta, we want to bring you up here, we're going to pay you 50 bands a month, I'm going to say goodbye, my boy. Like, go do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it sounded like, listen, they not going to give it to you. Just do it for me. Because one, as long as Gunna's under his label, it increases the evaluation of the YSL label.
Yep.
Nigga, we weren't born yesterday. I know what businesses do when they acquire things. It raises the evaluation to get them to be able to get more money from lending and stuff. But other than that, I think Gunna sought that out because look at the way Thug's acting at post jail. It almost gives like, you my mans, but like the way that you act, I don't want to be attached to you.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what it looked like from my perspective.
Do you think that they will ever have a sit down and possibly make music again?
I don't think Young Thug will ever humble himself to do that. I don't think it will ever. I think Gunna got no incentive to do it.
Nah.
There's no benefit. I benefit zero besides giving you the opportunity to balance the scales of the perspective of our relationship.
Yeah. And I think Gunna has further proved that he was the top dog in YSL.
Yeah.
Like in
Atlanta.
Yeah, absolutely in Atlanta. And in Atlanta and YSL, all that. Like him putting that label on his back for these 3 years after getting his name dragged through the dirt like this, and you still consistently haven't missed. Because I don't think there's been a miss yet. Gifting the Curse was fire. 101 was fire.
Yeah.
And this last one.
The last one was fire.
This shit is amazing. Like,
and I wasn't even like a Gunna fan before.
Yeah.
Like, I would never cut on Gunna he had a couple songs I might turn on, but like now the last one, I'm like,
he got some shit on there.
He's cooking,
and he's starting. It's crazy because it's like the further he's getting away from Thug, the more like the horizon for his music has broadened. Like he's doing the Afro beats.
Yep.
He's starting to sing a little bit on some songs. Like he's really starting to expand his bag, and like we're really seeing how talented he really is. And it almost makes me think that he wrote a lot for
Facts.
Thug and Baby.
and that song he did with Offset would have been song of the summer had they dropped it in May.
I'll say this. If we get an Offset and Gunna collab tape, that is going to be arguably the best collab album that we've ever seen out of Atlanta.
Yes.
I'm going to put it over Savage and Metro.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it over...
Well, Metro not from Atlanta. They keep trying to slide him in there.
Yeah.
When they said Drake ran to Atlanta, but Metro did an Atlanta tape, you know, it just seemed like the what people are saying isn't consistent.
They're moving the goalposts.
Yeah, they're moving the
Very
goalposts.
much so. But yeah, I think they dropped that, which I've been tagging both of them. They need to do this. They got enough songs right now to show us like, yo, we can put this tape together. And I think they'll if they drop that tape, it'll be bigger than Rich Gang.
Yeah.
I think it'll be more monumental as well.
You know what really been pissing me off though? I've been watching people's interviews and listen, I wasn't the biggest Thug fan.
Yeah.
All right? But I'm not a hater. But I'm also not delusional.
Or deaf.
They keep trying to push Thug into this. He's in Atlanta Mount Rushmore, and he's not.
He had a moment.
No.
He had a moment.
Hold
I'm
up.
not
First of
gonna
all,
lie to you.
Outkast, Future,
Yes.
the Migos,
Yes.
and I don't even think Thug Clear, T.I., Young Jeezy,
Okay.
Gucci.
I think we got to split this Mount Rushmore.
See, here
We
we
got
go.
no.
No, but they're trying to put him on the all-time Mount Rushmore of Atlanta. It's just not true.
I think there's been two Atlantas. You got OG Atlanta, and then you got the new Atlanta.
Okay. If you do New Atlanta,
The new Atlanta, absolutely.
he might be fourth still.
Third. I
Third-
think
the
Migos
third-
is number one.
Yes.
Then number two for New Atlanta. Damn,
It got to be Future.
But Future been in the game so long.
But Future is part of that
He is
New
part of that
Atlanta.
new wave. He is part of that
His
new wave.
peaks were in New Atlanta.
It's just tough because like 09 Future has some shit.
Yeah.
08 Future has some shit. Didn't That's My Hoe come out in 09? Or was that 08?
I don't even remember.
But what tape was that? I can't even think of what tape.
But like
it was.
Hendrix came out in what, 2012?
Nah, we was in college.
So what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. So New Atlanta.
That's New Atlanta. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah. Damn, it is.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
So I put.
So yeah, it'll be Future, Migos, Thug. And you gotta put Gunna there now. Like in terms of shit, I might alternate. I might swap.
21 Savage.
Damn, I forgot about Savage too. Yeah, add him on there. Damn, I forgot about.
But
Savage.
see, this is what I'm saying. Like I think Gunna. I mean, I think Thug had like a. Thug is a artist. He is a great, phenomenal artist. I just don't think he ever had the waves, the dedicated wave that Savage, Baby had. I just don't think, even though he gonna say they came up under me, I don't care. Like
Thug has some shit though.
he did.
He
for
definitely
sure.
has some shit. That's crazy though. It's a very
Even I think out of the catalog wise, until if you after the breakup clearly, but like even at that time, I think people would have took Rich Homie Quan over Thug though.
at that time. Yeah, at that time. Cause I was big on Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah.
I was very big on Rich Homie Quan at one point. Like I think it was 2014. Was that Man of the Year and Walkthrough?
Yeah.
Nigga, that I Promise I Will Never Stop Going In is probably
My hitter.
one of the greatest tapes to ever drop in Atlanta history.
Right.
And please don't. Everybody got their opinions, but I definitely think I Promise I Would Never Stop Going In is one of top 10 for sure projects that ever came out of Atlanta.
I just don't think. I think Thug is a phenomenon in himself.
Yeah.
He is definitely like special. He's not in a. You can't just mash him into a box of like the trap rap of like Jeezy and Gucci. You definitely he got his own lane.
Yeah.
I just don't think he did enough in that lane to be in the Mount Rushmore of Atlanta all time. And he might. I would have to have a long thought process to fit him number 4 a New Atlanta.
And it's crazy because like now that I've started DJing and being out and doing these spaces and these, I guess you can say clubs or lounges, Thug's music doesn't go over as well as Gunna's music or the Migos anymore. Like you can play Check. I mean, people gonna vibe to that. Halftime, people gonna go up to that. But outside of them, and like a few of the like college nostalgic songs like off of Slime Season 3 and shit like that, it's hard to play Thug without Gunna being a part of it.
Yeah.
It's very tough because shit really don't go over well no more. But
and I think Thug kind of did this to himself. Like
Yeah.
you forced this microscope that you didn't need. Like people would have been good just going along with Thug Home.
Yeah.
If you would have just rolled that, put out the music.
That's it.
But I feel like he wanted everybody to feel
He wanted that
about
attention.
Gunna like he felt.
He wanted the entire world to turn on him when it's the complete opposite. I feel like Gunna's fan base grew ever since that case. Cause like I think he's handled it well. He hasn't spoken on anything.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't said anything
outside of the music.
Yeah, he ain't said nothing negative about Thug. He ain't said nothing negative about nobody involved. Yeah. He's kind of just been like, you know what? It happened. I learned from it. I'm gonna grow from it. I'm gonna keep making this money. I'm gonna keep making this good music, and I'm gonna stay healthy. Yeah. If Thug would have came out with a very similar mindset, I think his problems that he's having right now would have been avoided. And I don't think none of them jail calls would have came out. Because not one of Gunna's jail calls came out. Yeah. And I know he was on the phone.
Facts.
Who you think?
And that's what I don't like. Bro, Thug was out here like, bro, he trying to hurry up and get home. He over there talking to a girl, blah, blah. But you was doing the same thing. You became somebody you said you wasn't, allegedly, right? That you said you wasn't in jail. Why are you so upset that he became something that he may have thought he wasn't while he was in jail? And on top of that, he in the thing said this is why one Gunna from my knowledge, okay, so the federal agent watching this, from my knowledge, Gunna wears blue. Yeah. And Young Thug wears red. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. So when we get swept up in this case and they're trying to attach YSL to the red, and you say things like and you say things like we take it on the chin if we go to jail for the rest of our lives, whoop-de-doo, right? And Gunna, you said, has nothing to do with it. If I really care about you and I think if we go to jail for the rest of our lives, whoop-de-doo,
that's a problem.
You get out the way of the bullet. That's what a real friend gonna do.
Yeah.
If there's a way for you to not even, because in a RICO, once they can prove it, everybody's going. Mm-hmm. Right? Now, you may say like, oh, well, he confirmed YSL was a gang. But you can still... saying it's a gang doesn't negate the fact that they can still prove that there is organizational things going on and crimes were committed for the benefit of that organization. Yeah. So even if he didn't say, yo, yes, ma'am, it's a gang, they still could have proved it in court. And he would have faced consequences that you claim he was not part of.
Exactly. I think...
I would never tell my friend to do that.
At all. Especially if you truly care and love this person like you said. Like, that's like me putting you in a fucked up situation, expecting you to go down for me. Exactly. I can't do that. You got a family at home. You got a fiance. You got a bunch of stuff going on. And me being selfish to the point where shit, if I go down and you go down, it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's not right. That's not a friend. That's not somebody that you look at as a brother. A brother is not.
That's literally textbook crab in a barrel.
Yeah.
Like, we are going to listen. If we go down, we're all going back down to the bottom of the barrel.
Nobody wins.
If you can, you on your way climbing out. I'm not gonna say, hey, well, no, stay here with us till we figure out if we got to go to the bottom.
Exactly.
What?
Gunna, I think he made the smartest decision because he kept the money flowing.
Yep.
Because I don't care what Thug say, you didn't get a dime from none of this.
That's
is
a lie.
under your label.
That is a lie.
That is
That's
your artist.
I don't know if Thug think like, bro, I don't know what educational system they got on the South Side. I know how business go.
Yeah,
I went to school for. You did not benefit from Gunna making money.
Absolutely.
That is just not true.
There's somewhere in his contract that says I get this percentage of whatever you make.
Yeah.
I get this percentage of your. He probably owns.
Like this is what, bro. He said on the phone with Savage, I should make, or Savage was like, yo, you should. I can't remember which one said it, but like, oh, you should come in and make him do 8 more albums and tell him like your name is in my hand, so you come back and do 8 more albums or I'll tarnish your image, right?
Yeah.
They said that. If you didn't make money from him, what would be the benefit of making him come back and do 8 more albums?
Nothing.
If you were making, you're lying, right? Like, but people count on people not knowing what's going on, and I get it. People from certain backgrounds, they don't understand the system of business.
Yeah.
But it's your job to educate them, not keep the information away and keep profiting off of the image that you do know.
Absolutely. It's crazy. I hope all that shit gets worked out because I do feel like there's like the Atlanta music industry is kind of like at a standstill. Like everything that was going on, because these are the biggest artists that we've had. There's so much there's a big question mark on everything right now.
Yeah.
What's going to be the next collab? Are we going to see Future do a song with Thug again? Are we going to see Baby make a song with Thug again? Are we going to see I don't know. Are we going to see any of this stuff happen? The only thing that I do know that we're going to get out of this is obviously we get a Thug album. And I think this was Gunna's last
album.
So what is his next step?
I think Gunna was giving Thug throwaways on them albums. Because when I heard Different Species, that and the Burna Boy song, them 2 songs are elite writing of hits.
Yeah.
And I know Gunna could do it.
Yeah.
Like for more than 1 or 2 songs. He really just gliding through the rest of the album. So I think we're going to get, maybe the next album is self-titled Gunna.
The next album might be crazy.
Yeah, I think it's going to be nuts.
And he's going to drop it he's probably going to be right in the spring or like at the tail end of summer.
And I think it's going to have industry support behind it. Yeah. He's going to get features that he was never going to get under
YSL. Under YSL, because I think right now, if he goes, I think, was it supposed to be Atlantic he was supposed to be joining?
I don't know exactly.
I think it was either Atlantic. I forgot what it was. He said it in the song. And there was like there was speculation about it like a year or 2 ago. If this nigga goes and gets backed by one of these major labels, he's going to get one of them features from like, I don't know, the lane that he's in now, he might fuck around and get Tim's on a song. Yeah. And imagine they do it.
That's
one
crazy.
Of them joints. Imagine that. Or imagine he gets like one of them singers that's really in a bag. Man, Gunna's career is going. He's going to keep going here. He's going to keep going up. And now you're starting to see him on commercials.
Bro, you get him like a Olivia Rodrigo.
Yep. Some shit like that.
A Charlie XCX.
Yeah. You get him something like that.
What? He's out of here.
International.
Target commercials. Mall, Playlit. Bro, what are we?
He already got the Under Armour commercial. Yep. And when I tell you, I did not expect that. Yeah. Did not expect that whatsoever. But seeing that, and then I know he's at the Balenciaga deal. You don't see Balenciaga commercials though, but seeing Gunna in an Under Armour ad and his music behind it, that's major.
And what event was it? It was
that's for the NFL, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Opening day.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Who knows? We might see Gunna at the Super Bowl. We get a
I
Gunna
don't know about that
suit.
yet.
That nigga can perform his ass off. But I will say this:
We get Gunna on a new Cardi album. That'd be crazy.
Cardi B or
Cardi
play?
B.
Oh no, he won't do that.
What?
I think he fuck with Offset too much.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot. Okay,
Him
yeah.
and Offset
That
a
makes.
little bit
I
too
didn't even
close.
think of that
Yeah,
dynamic. But
I don't think he'll do
nah,
that.
yeah.
But we'll probably see another Koi song. He'll probably do a song with Coi Leray or somebody like that.
Yeah.
But
I
it'll be
want him to do
interesting.
a song with Doja Cat. Doja Cat is
She makes great music.
what? You heard her new song, Jealous Type?
I heard a song with her and Teaser.
I don't know. And this is the other big three they tried to put in there. They said the big three of women's rap is Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and Meg Thee Stallion. If y'all don't take this polar bear from Texas out of there and put Doja Cat, it's crazy.
Why is Cardi B up there?
Well, because Cardi B is clearly I'm
We're talking all time or just right
Well,
now?
they're saying the big three of women right now is Nicki, Cardi, Meg. And I don't think it's Meg. I think it's Nicki, Cardi, Doja Cat.
I think that's still wrong.
What you gonna put, Glorilla?
Right now is Glow,
Yeah.
Lotto, and
Lotto?
yes,
I don't think Lotto has.
Lotto got some shit.
Yeah, I think Lotto is fire. I don't think she got enough. Lotto doesn't bring enough motion to the things she does to be a big three. She's still in you remember when we had the big three? She's still in the Wale category. She's closer to when we had Kendrick, Drake, Cole, then it was Big Sean, then Wale. I feel like
I think Lotto is scraping, surpassing where Big Sean was in that order.
oh, okay.
On that big three. Because I was back then when it was the Kendrick, Cole, and Drake, and then you had the Big Sean, Wale. Big Sean was not far off.
Yeah.
He just dropped at the worst times. He dropped. There was no strategy. I don't know who the fuck who his team
Kanye.
was. They was setting him up for failure.
Yeah.
You got this nigga dropping around the same time as other big ass artists. No, you need to put him by himself. Because I think Detroit dropped. What was not the album by nothing? What was
Dark Sky Paradise or something like that?
Yeah, but he dropped around the same time as Wale, and he dropped around the same time as Cole. You can't do that.
Yeah.
I think it was Detroit, Born Center, and Curse of the Gifted all in the same span. If I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that was the order of shit. It went Detroit, Wale dropped, and then Cole dropped.
Yeah.
You get overshadowed by J. Cole automatically because Born Center was crazy.
Yeah.
And then Curse of the Gifted was also very good. Shit, I was a humongous Wale fan at one point.
Yeah.
Shit, still fuck with him a lot now. But enough about the big artists. Can we talk about my homeboy real quick, man? Because we had him on the pod before.
Okay.
Can we talk about the Roscoe Dash resurgence?
Oh yeah.
I gotta give my boy some credit, man, because getting on that Metro album and walking,
Yeah, facts.
my nigga carried a lot of them songs.
I
with
feel like he had the
heavy
most
hitters.
standout performance.
Every song he was on, he stood out. Those are the standout songs. Every single one. Slide was crazy. I think I Like That was crazy.
Yeah.
And there was another one that was insane on there. But it was him, 2 Chainz, I think it was him, 2 Chainz,
Young Dro
Waka,
did some
and
good, yeah.
Quavo on the same song.
Yeah.
But Sko still stood out. So shout out to my boy. And it's crazy because he told us he had something up his sleeve. Go back and watch the pod. If y'all didn't see that, go back and watch that old pod that we did from a year and some change ago. He basically said this was gonna happen.
Exactly.
He literally said this was gonna happen. So I gotta give you a shout out for that, man. You doing your thing. But
I think he had the best overall performance on the whole album.
absolutely, if there's a tour, he's gonna be the headliner for it.
Sure.
He's gonna be the main attraction. If he's not, I think Metro's folding with that. But let's take it to a darker side of things now. I know we talked about music. Let's get away from the music. We saw an assassination
We did.
in real time.
We did.
How do you feel about that? Because me personally, I think it's crazy seeing people get killed for just words. I understand. I don't agree with a lot of shit that he was doing. I went back and looked at some of his videos. This nigga does say some wild stuff, but I don't think it warrants getting killed.
out of one side of people's mouth, they say he just says words. Off the other side of their mouth, they call him a political figure.
Yeah.
One, you got to pick a side. Are you a political figure, or are you just saying words? Two, I'll give him his credit. I think Charlie Kirk was one of the top 2 reasons Donald Trump got elected. Him by himself alone, not but what he built, I think is like 1 or 2 of the reason why Donald Trump got elected. And if you take that into account, and you take into account some of the things he says, there are people who feel like the things that rippled off from the things you said that got people elected, some people would consider that those things violent actions towards their family, right? Now, like if I was like to say, if I had a factory, right? Or I was a spokesperson for a factory and we were here in Atlanta building, and I said, you know what? I want to put my factory in Gwinnett. And say you lived in Sandy Springs, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to put my factory in Gwinnett, between Gwinnett and Sandy Springs, and there's a waterway that goes from Chattanooga to Sandy Springs. And I say, you know what? I'm going to get these policies pushed through. This factory is going to be built, and now the water that flows to Sandy Springs is poisoned by me being able to usurp the regulations that I'm supposed to follow.
Yeah.
Some people will look at you and say, you might just be saying this is what you want and what you're advocating for, but there are people being harmed by the actions of the words that you're saying. Do I think he should have got killed? No. But I cannot tell you in good faith that if you do this and you say things that are divisive, because people say they're just words, but I would implore you to find a time where you heard Charlie Kirk say, you know what, from your perspective, that does make sense. That's real conversation.
Yeah.
People are hiding debate tactics and debating like on a scholarly or competition level. They are disguising that as conversation. You're not having a conversation. You're not finding a middle ground. You were trying to tell them whatever existence that you think is valid in your mind is not valid, and we want to move forward to try to erase that ideology. And when you start talking like that, that's what happens.
Yeah.
A wise person, when seen with an opposing view, their first step is to go backwards. Why do you think that? Okay, from your perspective, okay, what, and you try to find an answer together. That's not who Charlie Kirk was. It was, as soon as I find an entryway to bulldoze over whatever you're saying,
You're gonna take that point.
Exactly. And there are some people, not me, I think you should be able to do that, but I do understand the ramifications that we live in a world that people, there is consequence worse than death.
Yeah.
And it's living a life not worth living, right?
Yeah.
I think most people would say, there's people who say, I'd rather die than go to jail. So clearly they will pick death over jail.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're giving people the option to have an existence that they're like, I'd rather die than accept this, or I'd rather do something than to have my family accept this.
Yeah.
I can't tell you those people don't exist. Would it be me? No.
But somebody else out there is thinking like that,
Exactly.
as we can see. I just think it's so wild because, like, as a kid, like, for me, when I was a kid growing up, seeing stuff like this, it was just like, oh, this is a history book thing. This is something that happened way back then. Being an adult and seeing events like this unfold, like, right in front of our face. Bro, we watched this.
Yeah.
Like, we saw a person literally get assassinated right before our own eyes. And I just think, like, it's so crazy Cause like for me, when I saw that and when the message got sent to me, the video got sent to me, I'm just like, there's no way this is real.
For real.
There's no way this is real. This can't be like a real thing. But like we live in a very messed up world to where like I feel like
See, people say that, but
I think we're numb to this now.
See, people say that, but do you know there is less violence today than there ever has in human history? There is not a more peaceful time, but people's perception is it's
crazy.
getting worse because
That's all you see.
it more.
That's all you see. Like when you get on Twitter right now, I guarantee you'll see a video of somebody either getting beat up, killed, or harmed in some way. But I feel like where we're at now, it's pushed us so much through these social media apps. It feels like it happens so much.
Yeah.
It feels like it happens so much. And we kind of get to a point where it's like, kind of used to it. Like this, seeing that happen, I was like, damn, that's crazy, and went about my day.
You know what's crazy? You know how I found about it? I was like, you know what? I just got to switch to, let me put because I do want my screen time to be more productive. I want to like play games, work my mind and stuff like that rather than scrolling on Twitter and stuff, debating with people who, anyway.
Dumb. Yeah.
So I left my phone in the house. I'm on the patio playing Donkey Kong No Life in 3 hours. All right, I'm out there, and so I come back to my phone. I open up Twitter. I see Legend of Winning, Omar brother, tweet. I guess America got is done with the nonsense or something like that. So I'm like, but then I see his comments, and it's like, some people under there, they in the comments having a Klan rally down there. All right, so then I'm like, what happened? So I go to trending. I see the first thing, and I see Charlie Kirk. I'm like, there's no way. There's no, because I with the comments said and seeing his name trending number 1, I'm like, there's no way, bro. There's no way. I click on it. I seen it. I said, at first I seen the one angle where it's kind of like far away. I'm like, damn. But then I see the other angle of the up front. I'm like, nah, bro, this is crazy. Again, I would never advise anybody to do that.
Nah.
Because I think you shouldn't. But I also would not advise anybody to go out there and think you can say things that are going to affect people's lives.
And have no repercussions.
Because people are like, well, if you think words hurt you, that's because you're soft. Is he a political activist or not?
Yeah.
He was the #1 political commentator for the Republican Party. He drew more numbers than like internet traffic than Fox News.
That's crazy.
So you cannot say you have heavy is the one who holds the crown, right? Mm-hmm. You cannot say you have no influence and say these are just words if you're the #1 political company. You just can't do that.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I wasn't like too like hip to who Charlie Kirk really was, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't really mess with the whole politics thing. I try to stay out of those conversations with a lot of people because I don't want to see it's messy sometimes. But like when I did a little bit and just looked up who he was and the things that he was saying, I was like, damn, this nigga was wilding. Yeah, there was a lot of things that he said that was crazy. But shit, those are his opinions and how he felt. Shit, that don't mean I gotta feel that way.
And that's why I feel like that's why I feel like some people should do a little bit more research. Yeah, because there's never a time where I did a little bit. Most hate comes from the not knowing. Yeah. There's never a time I did more research and came out on the other side like everything you say is invalid. Yeah. Right? So even when he brings up like, yo, black fathers in the home, blah, 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 Civil Rights Act was a mistake. You know, back when y'all were in Jim Crow, y'all were less violent. So when you say things like that, there are so much context to history that you just either glossed over or it didn't affect you, so you never cared to look into it. Yeah. Like there's museums out here that will show you the things that happened. They got museums in D.C. that you can go through. I think would have been more useful of his time is if he did a live stream and went to the museums in D.C., the African American Museum, or if he went to the Human Rights Museum in Atlanta and live stream and show people what actually happened, what people were saying on TV at these times, what people were instituting in practice, in law, and then you can say, oh, that happened? Okay. So maybe it does make sense why, because if it was life or death for my family, would I steal watermelons off the plantation to sell them so my family could eat? Maybe I would.
Yeah.
But you have to be empathetic. Some people confuse sympathetic and empathetic. Like, you can have sympathy for somebody. Hey, if that was happening to me, I would feel like this.
Yeah.
Empathy is, hey, from your perspective, with me receiving the treatment I'm receiving, I can see why it's wrong that certain things happen this way. That's empathy, right? I think people only err on the side of sympathy is because I wouldn't want it to happen to me. Empathy is it won't happen to me,
But I get it.
but I get why you did what you did. That's the difference.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. Rest in peace. Shit sucks that happened to you. But hey, man, we got to keep going about our lives and doing what we got to do. Hopefully, I don't want to see no more shit like that though. Like, it just sucks because on the flip side, the man did have a family.
He did.
I hate to see a father get taken out of a home like that.
They say that, but he was making fun of George Floyd 5 years after he died.
That shit's fucked up.
So
too.
like, and people, I know people are gonna say, "Oh well, George Floyd, he did X, Y, and Z, blah 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 blah." Well, that's not how he died. 1, 2, you don't have to make fun of it though.
You don't, and that shit sucks. But hey, man.
And I don't even want to mention George Floyd because they think George Floyd is like a king of the black community.
Yeah,
to be honest,
I didn't know who he was until.
I'm not gonna say we don't care.
We care.
Like, we care about, and that was. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Or anybody. People make jokes about King Von. Like, bruh, listen. I can understand somebody's consequences came to them without wanting to make fun of it.
Exactly. And I think that's one thing that kind of like bothers. I don't like when seeing people make fun of death.
Yeah.
Like, I've been seeing that a lot. So, y'all gotta calm down with that shit. Let's be good people. You know, God put us out here to love each other.
Exactly.
Let's love each other. I know we don't always agree with the next person, but you can agree to disagree sometimes and keep it moving and not be violent. So I'm a non-violent person. I don't like violence. I don't like violence whatsoever. So that's why that shit was kind of weird to me. But things that we got coming up, man. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm back on the streaming.
Okay.
I see you're back on your shit too.
Oh yeah.
You about to make some more changes to
Facts.
what you got going on, right?
Yes.
Hey man, a lot of good things in store. Holiday season around the corner. Halloween's coming up. Thanksgiving's coming up. Throwing another Wings Miss or Wings Given.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for sure.
We need to start streaming together. I know we've been talking about this, but like it's time to really get this shit going because DreamCon, the tickets are dropping October 10th to October 11th, and we need to make sure that we're going out there because
with intent.
We got invited.
Exactly.
So a lot more. I'll take the blame for us kind of falling off because I didn't hold up my end of the bargain on certain things. Life got a little hectic.
Nah, I mean, life was just life, to be honest.
I was barely here for the first half of the year, so now I'm back and I'm kind of like finally have my schedule and stuff laid out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start getting back to. We're gonna start podding more. We're gonna have more guests. I got a special guest lined up for us here in the next few weeks. I'm just waiting on her to like
lock
us in.
Yeah.
This is a major guest.
Major
guest. And I think we're gonna bring the first lady of the people in.
Yeah, she can come back. She, it's crazy. Interview her twice. She's the interviewer. She ain't never interviewed me. She don't think I'm famous.
Oh man.
Right? I don't know what it is, but
it's crazy, bro. You know how wild it is. Every time I'm like out this state and somebody recognizes me, they're like, "Yo, you know Holla."
That's crazy.
Holla.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, I do. This nigga's famous as shit. Like, it's so insane. Every time I go anywhere and somebody recognizes me, it's because of him.
That's crazy.
Nah, but it's literally like you. Like, you don't. I don't think you realize how.
I don't. I be in this.
Famous you.
Yeah.
Low-key are.
I be in the crib, bro. Like, I do not know. Like, there's been a couple times, and I do want to get back out into. I want to get back into me creating content that I am like happy that people know me for. I'm glad people know the podcast for sure, but like even like just the edited versions of things and stuff like that. But I just don't be knowing, bro. I just be doing what I'm supposed to do. If it come, it come. If it don't,
you know what's even crazier? I saw a reaction video of you yesterday. Just popped up on the timeline. It was you. I think your mom.
Yeah, my dad was in there too.
I was like, yo. this nigga whole family famous.
Yeah.
Like, all y'all really is like, and it was y'all was reviewing with the
Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Like, it just popped up on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm about to get back into the music reaction, especially since they about to slap the music industry with a Rico. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I told people I went to an event a long time ago and I said, "Yo, this is money laundering. What is going on?" All right, like I think I said it. I think I said it on Slick City. I think I said it here.
Damn,
I said,
yeah.
I think when I walked into that event, I looked around, tried to understand what was going on. I said, they're laundering money here, and I know if I could figure it out. I know the IRS and the government, like, yo, hey, buddy,
They finna get it back.
listen, we needed 30% of that. All right.
It won't be a TPA podcast without discussing Drake. You know,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm probably one of the biggest Drake fans in the world, man. But how you feel about the Iceman rollout so far?
I think it's fire, and I think people are too caught up on the music instead of. But this lets me know like people aren't as good at being critics as they claim to be. All right. When you look at the imaging behind it and the music that has come out, it makes sense. In episode 3, you see him go have the serious conversation. He's kind of just playing around on the way there, right? Yeah. Cigarette boat, blah, blah, blah. That's what he's doing, right? He gets to the meeting. Is this person serious? Like, are you about to give me that classic I wanted? Because you've been doing all these collab tapes, buddy. Yeah. Where's the classic? Yeah, where's the Scorpion? Yeah. Where's the Views? Okay? Yeah. Right? So he sees and things don't make sense. He's like, wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? Pinocchio up there, blah, blah. He's like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to hold on to this classic because if y'all want the classic, you're going to have to pay me what I want. If you don't want the classic, then what happens after he leaves the room? He goes to a party. So instead of y'all wanting me to do this serious, give my life through I'm just going to go have fun with Yeet. I'm going to do the fun things I've been doing, and y'all might get this. Yep. All right? I might give y'all not the classic and hold the classic for what I want to do with it.
When I want to get it out.
Exactly.
So now I'm very excited to see Iceman. Hopefully, I'm thinking it's going to drop in December. That would be very fitting. That would be very fitting. And when it drops, just know we're going to do a release party. I got a venue.
For real? Yeah.
I tapped in with a space that I DJ'd at recently. And manager's like, yo, this would be a dope idea.
Yeah, Drake Night?
Yeah, run a Drake Night.
Shout out Certified Jared. Certified Jared be doing, like, he be going city to city doing Drake Nights.
Yeah, we finna really get this shit back rolling. Like I said, I know a lot of the slow motion was due to me and my inconveniencing, but we back now.
For sure.
And we finna get this shit rolling, and we gonna finally do the things that we say we've been needing to do.
Yeah. We're about to lock in. Really, the clips are coming.
The great lock in is on the way.
Yeah. I'm glad because the money is back. All right. CPM, they done cracked down on a couple. They cracked down on AI one. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with the music industry, but it seems like investors got a lot more money to go places they should have been going anyway. Right? Yeah. So, shout out to that, man.
It's gonna get really spooky, man. But things good ending point. Good little hour coming back.
Facts.
Next week we should have a guest. Maybe we can run that.
Yeah, we can run that one.
You know what I'm saying?
But before we head out of here, I had one question. What was the question? It was what is a snack that people would bring, or what is a food item that people would bring to school that lets you know they were rich?
Ooh. Honestly, when I used to see Lunchables, I thought niggas was up.
See, that's the first thing I thought of. But if they had the Lunchables with the Capri Sun in it, they was living.
It was either that. I seen a girl with a double-decker peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
What?
Yeah, her mom used to make them for her every day. I'll never forget. Her name was Bridget.
That's crazy.
Her mom used to make a straight double-decker peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The ends were cut off. Craziest shit I ever seen. Her mom would do this every morning.
That's crazy.
She used to bless me. It was so crazy. That was the first time I ever had a cold peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, for real?
She used to keep it in her lunchbox, and her mom would put an
Ice
pack.
pack, yeah.
Right. That's how I knew they were living different.
Yeah.
The ice pack in the lunchbox, and not the gel joint. I'm talking about
Yeah.
the solid one. You tell
Yeah.
somebody they gonna bleed.
Yeah.
That one. She had that one. The sandwich sat on top of it, and it was like the perfect combination of like, shit. It was amazing. So yeah, that and
Bruh, if they came into school with the mini muffins, the
little bites,
little bite muffins, I know you have money, bruh. You first of all, a pack of those, like a box of those, like $7, and then each pack only got 4 muffins in it.
I think we missing one. We missing another rich snack. We're missing one. I don't know if you remember the Capri Suns that had the sour. The sour Capri Suns. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh man, they had the sour in the straw.
Really?
Yes. Bridget, she was also the first person.
Yo, Bridget, where your mom's at? Where your mom?
She was the first person that I ever saw like have these things in her lunchbox. She had those. What was the? Remember when they made the mini chocolate chip cookies, the grips? Do you remember that?
It sounds familiar.
Grips, but like with a Z. GRI.
Oh yeah.
I seen those for the first time with her, and
Right, and if you had
snacks, bro.
if you had Danimals,
oh man, the actual Danimals.
no. If you, bro, this is gonna show some age, right? If you had Trix yogurt with the 2 mix,
the swirl joint.
I knew you had money, bro. You had money. Your parents let you bring this to school. That was like a once every 6 months purchase in the house.
My parents would see. Don't get me wrong. My parents definitely made sure we were straight, but some of these exotic snacks, my parents was not going for.
Bro, we was on Big Texas.
I used to have to like scrum up my little bitty dollars and bring them and get the vending machines. When I moved here, it was the first time I seen vending machines in a school.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't have to bring the snacks. The snacks is here already.
Facts.
So,
bro, even in my school when we had the ice cream machine, it would be like, man. I would get the push-ups, the one the where you push up, and it was like they sold it for 50 cents. I knew the rich kids used to come in there get the Snickers ice cream.
Yeah. They would get the Snickers. That shit was $1.25.
Yeah, facts.
Niggas never had the 25 cents. I used to always say, yo, you got 25 cents. I just want to get a premium ice cream.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, you would get either the push up, the little push pop joint, or the regular ice cream sandwich with the chocolate, the rectangle joint.
The Choco Taco.
Yeah. Oh man, that was $1.25 too.
Yep.
Damn, we had it really good in school.
Yeah.
And it's wild because you could see like the differences in class. Like you knew somebody was rich by what they was bringing for lunch.
Facts.
It was so.
That was the number one indicator in school. Like I know, like other people try to make it into, yo, what clothes you got on? What, bruh? The kids who was eating good, those was the rich ones.
That's who was living good because them lunchboxes used to be right.
Facts.
Shout out to Bridget. You probably don't see this pie. You might not even remember me. But your mom really used to, bro. Bridget was so cool. She was like your stereotypical little white girl that like lived a good life.
Oh, for real.
She was so sweet to everybody. Her mom was nice, and she had the 2 pigtails with the bows on each one. She was like when you think of like if I had to make a TV show about a little white girl.
That's who it was. Yeah.
It was Bridget. Bridget was so fucking cool.
Facts.
Shout out to Bridget, man. You probably don't remember me, but Seminole Trails Elementary School, you was my dog. And it was crazy. She was part of the transition with me because I went from Eagle Lake to Seminole Trails, and she did the same exact thing.
Oh, for real?
Yep. Because she moved. We all got rezoned, and when we got rezoned, boom, she ended up at Seminole Trails. And shout out to your mom. Your mom used to always, she would pack extra shit for me sometimes. I'm like, yo, I've never had this before. This is so good. Shout out to Bridget.
Hey, man, sharing is caring. But we are back with another episode. Look, we weekly. Come on, we got this. We do need to stream together.
Yes.
Also, Little Nightmares 2 is coming out. No, you don't like the game, but you're going to have to play it.
I'm about to tap in. I gotta expand my horizon when it comes to video games.
I'm about to get the new Elgato capture card. Anybody want to get spanked on Mario Kart, pull up. I'm handing out belt to bottom, all right? Belts to bottom. We B2B over here, all right? But y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And until the next time we see y'all, peace.